This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair, balls of Christ, dude.
Yo, this is Miles the Intern coming in with the hottest show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money.
Hi.
Wait, hello, hello, my friends. You listen to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people having real conversation about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main one, download it any way that you can, listen to it, like, share, subscribe. Makes a world of difference to us. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Talk. What's up?
Chuck Dick.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Dick.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck Dick. I had a crimp in my hose.
You did. I'm glad he made it. Hasn't been here in a long time. He's the amazing Byron.
How's everybody doing? All right.
You can hear him, never see him. Is the monk. Picks up a ring here. I'll put his head right here as a graphic. That's where I'll put it for the audience out there. And down in Studio B, always giving us the correct answers, is Jeffrey Neutron.
Hey, everybody.
Didn't you have music?
Yeah, that was... Gary had music.
I do actually, on your thing now, the little Neutron, I did get it to not be your whole head.
Perfect.
And it came up right on the side of your face.
It's about...
Although I've had
proud of you.
I've had some requests to put it back.
It was just me with a bunch of different Yahoo accounts.
Gmails. Audience members, thank you again for all things that you're doing for us by liking, sharing, subscribing, and telling two friends. It makes a world of difference over on BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey. Thank you for checking out those new sites. Thank you for the music. We're going to be leaving you with Wario. The song is Dunes. It's sort of like the old days of trap or dubstep music. Do you remember dubstep music?
No, what's that?
What is it?
Isn't like the...
You know what? Just move on.
Yep.
Move on.
Dubstep. I don't know.
That was the dumbest thing
Am
I've
I a
ever
bad beatboxer?
You are not a good beatboxer. When you were doing that, all I heard was...
That sounds just like it.
That's pretty much what you were doing.
Well, somebody's got
Is
it.
that monk doing it? God damn, he's
Nice.
getting good at that.
Well, he practices all day in his crane.
He does.
His front windshield's all full of spit.
He's got a windshield wiper on the inside.
What do you need that for, Monk? I'm practicing my beatboxing.
You know, it's a little messy up here.
He's dropping all kinds of shit because the control knobs are all full of spit and slippery.
He's trying to do It's going all over around him.
Now giving me hand signals. I'm not even paying attention.
He's doing with his mouth.
Cable up, cable up, cable up. The thing's just sitting there on the fucking ground.
Yep.
Another
Oh, okay.
and let me try. Was that the mic drop?
That was good.
Figured it out. Ed's beatboxing from the wrong end.
He's butt
I was
boxing.
just going to say that.
Oh, audience members, again, thank you for all things. I'm going through some crazy stuff, and one of the things that I'm doing is because taking care of my parents, and my dad's already passed, but my mom's at a certain point, so I'm cleaning. You get it. You get a
First
chance.
time for everything.
Can't you tell?
Yeah, just look
Listen.
around, folks.
Just look at.
He's cleaning all right
There might be one or two things missing from that counter.
because he ate them.
Because he was down there with the weed blower.
That onion and the mouse.
Yeah. An onion and a dead mouse.
Oh, dude. Well, here's the thing. So I started going through. We have a pantry room. All right. Now,
Upstairs.
yes. Well, what it originally was is the house has 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, and again, it was built in the 70s, so it had a quote unquote maid's room.
Oh, like something the size of an office.
Yeah,
like a small,
right.
like what?
Absolutely.
10 by 10?
A butler's
yeah.
pantry?
Right. Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a butler's pantry. That's
Yeah.
where, that's
what
where
I
the
call 'em.
butler stored
Yeah.
the food and did the budgets for the house. That was his little
That's
work.
where the money family would ring their
That's
little
called-
bell.
Is
Right.
it really?
That's why
Okay.
it's called a butler's
Jeeves,
pantry.
Jeeves, what the fuck are you doing?
Is there an
Get in
elevator
here.
buried in there somewhere?
In this house, it's a dumb waiter.
A really dumb waiter.
Oh, that hurts. That just hurts so bad. No, so I went to the look at him just laughing his goddamn ass off.
I'm laughing because I'm watching Chuck over there.
I know.
I'm biting my tongue at something.
No, so I decided, okay, I'm going to go in there. My mom says, she says, this is your house anyways, so make it the way you want. Because here's the crazy part. When anyone out there, and I talked to a couple people that are doing the same thing I am, taking care of their elderly parents, that you go to change something, and it's like you're living with Darth Vader, where they feel you move something in the house, and then all of a sudden they say, don't touch that.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Right. What are you doing? That kind of
Yeah.
routine.
What are you doing in there?
This is yours. Just don't touch it ever.
Yeah.
Right. So it's yours. Just don't touch it ever. Or by the way,
Not yours yet.
It's technically yours, but not really.
right. Or I've had that down in the basement for 30 years. I want to see it right now.
Yeah.
And you've already thrown it away.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, don't you remember it broke in 78?
Yeah.
I got it on June 4th, 1991. I know it's still here.
Right. So what happened is I'm going through this pantry room, and what it is for the audience out there, I even took for Jeffrey Neutron. Did I send it to you, Monk? The same photo too that I sent to them?
Yeah.
Okay, I sent all 3 of these guys to Monk, Jeffrey, and
Do you have it down here?
no, not the items. No.
Well, go get them so we can show them.
I will. Well, wait. So I said, okay, these are some of the still in. What do you call them? MIB, mint in box.
Oh, okay.
Like a slicer where you put the vegetables in and you turn it into
Yeah.
juliennes, make juliennes, all this
yeah.
stuff. It's all this infomercial shit.
Was there a Ronco pocket fisherman?
Nice.
It's out in the garage.
Maybe
Nice.
a bedazzler? Ed comes down in
Dude,
bedazzled jeans.
do you know what?
Look what I found, guys.
Do you know what we have? Not a joke. We don't have the pocket.
Chuck, I
fisherman.
made you a shirt.
I'll bring it on the next show.
Chuck Dick and
It said-
rhinestones.
I was going to say it says CPA across the shoulders because he couldn't fit the other P on it for CPAP. Are you a certified public accountant? No, I wear a CPAP and he couldn't fit the other P.
A big shiny schween on the back of it.
The other P's on the front.
But it's all of this stuff, and
Not bedazzled.
I do have a mini out in the garage. A mini before you leave. A mini fishing rod.
Why?
It's It's why any of
Because he catches little fish.
He catches minnows with him so he can go fishing with his big fishing pole.
Yeah.
He hits him over the head with that little teeny bat on the counter.
right over there. It's right there. Yes. No. So what happened is I went in there and I saw this all MIB stuff. And one was an air fryer that he told me is something
It's a
better.
convection oven. So I had one of these. I told him, I'm like, dude, I had one of those. It's a convection oven. It's basically a big, like 10-quart glass bowl.
Yes.
It's got a grill on the bottom.
Yes.
And the lid is the heating element and the fan.
Yeah, I'll put the photo out in.
I thought you soaked your feet in that thing or something.
No, you can cook a steak in like 2 minutes to perfection. It's
I remember
amazing.
those.
I had one and I got tired of like trying to store it.
Yes, it's
Because
huge.
I have limited room.
Ed's got a lot of room.
Traded it in for an air fryer. Worst mistake of my life because I hate my air fryer.
Oh, I love
this
mine.
thing, dude. This thing is 10 times better than an air fryer.
Yeah,
Really?
it
No
is.
shit,
And,
yeah.
it's I haven't go.
And they're easier to clean.
And saying it is like he uses it. My guess is he picks it up. It looks like an ancient artifact that, like Indiana Jones, he like put the bag of rocks down and picked up this
Well,
air fryer contraption.
they are about the same size as a sarcophagus. So
I'll bring for the next show. I'll bring that too. And I have it. And
I want to see the canned goods.
well, I brought some down here.
That's what I'm talking
So for
about.
the audience, I'm moving stuff around, and there was like this giant old like
Person.
armoire kind of thing that was filled with canned goods. And I said, no, I want to be able to see the canned goods so I know what I have.
Right.
And
So-
we have rolling shelves in there.
So you had everything backlined,
Sometimes,
so you couldn't see behind the front row, and it was just random shit.
Oh my God.
isn't that the worst when you got canned goods? I always try and rotate because I'll forget.
you got to rotate the stuff.
You know, and here's something fucked up. During COVID,
Right.
you know, we eat a lot of canned stuff anyhow.
Do you?
Like the canned vegetables when I'm making my
Yeah.
soup and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And during COVID, because I was off of work, like everybody, most
Yeah.
people, even though I was called back relatively
Right.
quickly. But anyhow, I cleaned out all the cupboards and I lined everything up, made
Right.
it organized.
Right. That's great.
If
What
you
else
did it
did
right
we
now,
do?
that lasted like 2 weeks. And back to square one.
See, that's worse. I can't stand it, and I need to do it so that I can, because I'm the type of guy, and this is terrible, that for me, I go on autopilot a lot. You know what I mean? Have you ever done that where you're in the house, you're thinking of a million other things, so you
The next thing you know, you're sleep jacking. No, I didn't know where you were going with that. I know you said you have a problem with sleep jacking.
I have, just like the last show, you said I was sleeping. None of that is true. No, you're just laughing at me the whole time. No. What it is like when you would go to work, you would set everything up.
Yeah, I would have everything lined
so
up.
that you go on autopilot.
It's
and-
not that I was on autopilot. I have X amount of time
Right.
to get ready and get out
Right.
the door.
but your mind, you're still half asleep, whatever. You know,
No, because I would take a shower in the morning to wake up.
Okay, well, I
Now the drive into work, I was on autopilot.
you wonder how
Yeah.
you got there.
I many times. It's like, did I go through that red light?
You're kidding me.
Oh well. And I'm sure everybody here that outside of Ed that actually has to get up in the morning
Oh, that hurts.
and drive somewhere that you have all been on autopilot
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
for miles.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Right. It's scary.
Well,
It's scary.
And you know what? It's one of those things. You're daydreaming. You're
Yeah.
literally like,
Right.
Yeah.
and you next thing you know, you're like, oh, I got to turn here. Holy shit!
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
You look in your mirror. There's cars scattered everywhere.
Yeah. Oops. It's all right.
Whoopsie.
Right. So I like setting things up like that so that I autopilot and I can just see it. And
Yeah,
then-
because you got a pretty strict time
you ain't kidding.
regimen.
I do. It's
You get a crack a 9.
Dude, I'm going to say this. Just the total side. I'll get back to the site. But my mom, 8 a.m, she started screaming, "Help me, baby Jesus, 911!" That kind of routine. I thought, oh my God,
Today's the day.
today's your mind goes into this zone. So I run down. Are you all right? And did you make coffee?
We're like, oh,
Right. Your mind goes into this.
I like my eggs scrambled.
right. So anyway, so I go
Bacon or sausage today?
Rings the little bell.
right. The one on the wall goes up over the cables all the way over. No, so I go in there and I start cleaning it and I start seeing stuff.
what,
that-
like hallucinating?
No, not seeing. No, so I go in there and first I pulled out, and it's funny because when I first sent the photo of the appliances to you guys. Monk sent me a photo, which I'll put up on here.
Okay.
Of this can of, was it chicken breast, Monk?
Oh no, that was today. I think,
Yeah, that's what I'm
wasn't it?
saying. Yeah, you sent me that. And
Did you find any of it? It was a whole chicken in a can.
I've seen those.
yeah.
and I don't even know how I feel.
It was
about
like from 1950 something.
he sent me this photo, and I sent him immediately.
Immediately back. Guess what I get?
Immediately back.
It's a whole chicken can.
Well, that's chunks of chicken.
Oh, well, we use chunks of chicken all the time for chicken tacos.
Did you? Here, I'll put it on.
But it's in a,
Jeffrey's can.
it's in a
But
can
that
the
one's
size
from
of a-
1964.
That one's got 1970s
What?
graphics on it.
That company got sued like 50 years ago.
Yes, and here's the thing. Look at the ingredients, Jeffrey.
It better, number one, better be chicken.
Three ingredients.
Chicken ain't on the list.
I want to know what the lid lifter is. Like, what is? I'm afraid to peel that sticker.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Are you going to open it?
No, it'll lose all its value.
Yeah, once you
never
open it,
take
it
the
loses its
sticker
value. It's like a G.I. Joe.
It won't
Once
be
you take
mint
it
in
out of the
box.
box.
There's about 21 servings per container.
Right.
Yeah.
And dude, there's 3 ingredients.
Ingredients:
Guess what
chicken
Mom's
breast
getting
meat,
tomorrow?
water, salt.
That's it. That's beautiful. That's why I said
My guess is that can should be bulging by now.
but it's not. So that means it's good, right?
Absolutely.
No, that's not what that
What's
means,
the best in
Edward.
use by? Because that's like a whole, like half gallon of it.
Yeah, that's a big can.
Yeah, because nowadays those chicken chunks come in a can the size of.
Yeah.
And it's funny because as soon as Monk sent me that photo, I sent it right back to him. I go, look what I got.
I'll bet
there."
you can sell that at Jamie's
I'm not,
flea market.
I'm not seeing any dates on this. There's-
See?
Oh, that wasn't even invented yet.
No, there's no date
Yeah, there
on
was,
it.
that's before.
There was none of that sell-by shit back in 1970.
The only
because
thing,
There weren't even
Could be a-
seat belts.
the only thing that could be a date on here is the 1928.
Right. wait, put it-
I don't
yeah.
think it's the date because
That was the year cans were
seems newer
invented.
than that.
Right.
Judging by the
Right, but the
sticker,
lip, the
but
lip,
still,
but there's
that's-
there's nothing on it. So I said,
and only
impressive.
3 ingredients.
Right.
and only 3
Which is
ingredients.
amazing.
Right, because
Shake it. Does
nowadays-
it make noise or does it just like?
well, you can-
Gobbles.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Here,
so
let me take a. See it real quick.
don't open it.
No. I wouldn't even think of that.
Okay, you gotta-
I'll bet you it smells amazing.
so I'll open it one time and I'll let
Right.
you guys know. So
Well, I want to
then,
be here when you
Yeah, wait.
when you open that sarcophagus.
open that up outside.
I wonder if there's diamonds in there. Yeah, maybe oil. You know, they say like things fossilize. or whatever,
like the
oil.
dinosaurs turned into oil.
Hey, we can send that to those guys that just recreated the dire wolves and see if they can.
Taking a 1978 chicken. It's got like thighs on it the size of a pit bull. What the hell? They were bigger back then.
but the bodies were just big thighs. That's it. Giant.
It looks like a dragster chicken. Got big meat, big rubbers on the back. It's the fastest chicken you've ever seen.
dragster chicken. that incident. So it's dragging its wings behind it because it's like a
Naruto or whatever that is.
Naruto.
It's a pre-Neanderthal. It's got a suborbital ridge. The chicken's got a big
It
forehead.
looks like a dinosaur. Do I hear a cat?
That's his no. That's,
I'm
that's
sorry.
his phone. That's all right. Then for the audience out there, and again, all this infomercial shit, which I'll get to some of the food, but this thing I found. Everybody back in the 70s and 80s, for some reason, I don't know if they had vacuum cleaners, which they did. They had
is that what I
Hoover.
think it is?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, that
The
thing.
sweeper.
Whatever
It's
this
a sweeper.
Yeah, that's what
Wow,
they used to
sweeper.
suck up the French fries and shit in the restaurants.
Yeah, they do use those still in the restaurants.
It doesn't work for shit. I don't think
You got to clean it out, man. Those things are awesome.
Yeah, it's probably crusted up
Guys,
with old food from
There's probably a cat or a
1978.
mouse in there. He probably just rolled right over a mouse.
Yeah. Those are for bare or low pile carpet. They used to use those.
Did you bring
At
down the
movie
other can you
theaters.
sent us?
I did.
All right.
Yes, for low. Is that what it's for?
Yeah, it's for low carpet or
Yeah, hard
linoleum or hardwood.
hardwood
Yeah,
floors.
they used to use them at movie theaters.
Well,
to
I got
pick up the popcorn.
I got
Pick up the popcorn.
Right, I did. I used it when I worked at the theater. We used a leaf blower, but I also have carpet.
Put it down in that basement too.
You pulled down the cable and back.
I also have flooring on my wall. So can I use? Of
course you do.
Sure.
Yeah.
use it on my wall.
We would have it no other way here. Well, we ran out of walling, so we're just going to use flooring.
I got a good deal on some asbestos linoleum.
Right.
I have no clue for the audience out there. If you could
Staples. hold it
25
right
cents a foot, a
not
square
this one.
foot.
Let's see if it's on CPAP.
The Staples cost
On
more.
CPAP
that's-
site, his wall behind him was actual flooring that my dad.
This room actually spins, and we walk up that. It's crazy. It's like a haunted house.
I'm pretty sure it's asbestos. Because that's the era right there. Asbestos.
Asbestos.
We're all
That might
getting
actually
cancer right now.
Those might actually
Look down
be
at
like
your
real
feet
wood.
right now.
They're
Yeah, I
real
know.
wood.
You're standing on asbestos.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think they had linoleum yet.
No.
That's
Anyway, so I decided I was cleaning, moving some of the appliances, doing a
So
swap.
you were Tetrising it. You were moving shit
Well,
around.
not no.
Did you throw anything out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
I did throw some stuff, a lot of stuff out, and I
Like 2 or 3 things.
No, some stuff I'm going to try just to see what it looks like. There was some old stuffing mix that was in there.
Hellhound ate good that day.
some old stuffing
stuffing
mix.
A name brand stuffing mix?
I'll send you a photo, and after the show, I'll get a copy of it. Or I'll
Was it
photo-
stovetop?
No, it was not. No, no,
That
it
is
was
not name brand.
It's not
Okay.
stovetop.
Is it like
Alright.
country Edna's or something?
It was something like a early Gordon Food, whatever they were before that. You know what I mean? Like from Woolworth or something. You know what I
Is it a
mean?
10-pound bag
It's a big. It's
made
a big
50 pounds of
Clarkins
Stuffing.
brand.
Clarkins or Zare.
It's a Gold Circle brand.
Right. So while I'm looking around at the food, I find
What was the other one? Gaylords.
Yep,
Gaylords.
Gaylords. Yep.
I find a couple other nuggets.
Oh, boy.
This one was one of them. Was a honey mustard, but look at it.
That is baby shit.
That is what you call separating right there.
For the you ready? Let's put it on.
Regeneration.
That is not even.
Let Jeffrey the
That's a science project right there.
right.
That is a petri dish. I bet you that's a cure for cancer in there. It's something.
There's,
Wow.
Yeah. What is it? It looks like it's honey mustard.
Shake
but
it up.
I wonder if it's any good. Like it would it.
No, it's that you can look at it and see it's not good, Ed.
There's no shaking that. It's
No.
That is solid.
that is
It's probably
solid.
it's like amber. There's like a mosquito that they're gonna extract DNA from a dinosaur
It's
from.
not a mosquito. There's a mouse in the
Yeah, there's
middle.
mouse DNA.
Between this and the chicken, we got something. We got Jurassic
Yeah, I'll
Park
tell you what you
over
have:
there.
weight loss.
Right.
'Cause you're gonna shoot your brains out for
Right.
2 weeks.
Yeah, this will kill a small city.
Wait.
Yes.
So wait. So not only that, this I find out of
It
I don't know
gets
if I said
better.
to you, it gets better for the audience. I don't know why my dad loved. Okay, wait. My dad loved. Before I say what this is, you guys know what it is.
Yeah.
My dad would make. He had this weird affinity for food because my mom would waste food and he would eat it. So that's
So
why.
he would take all the leftovers, mix them together, and what do you got?
Yes.
Yeah.
Something.
Spaghetti-o surprise.
If you're doing bong rips, you're going to do it too.
Yep.
all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
All I'm saying, it's going to be 11 o'clock at night, and you're going to be like, you know what? What do I got in the fridge?
I believe the Polish call it slumgolian.
If only I had some chunk chicken.
They did
Oh,
slumgolian.
and what is this? What is
Wait a
this
minute.
odd-colored honey mustard?
Right.
I'll bet you the bottom part's really good.
Yeah. It still looks like honey.
Not so much mustard.
Honey never goes bad, even if it crystallizes.
I
It doesn't go
beg to
bad.
differ.
The mustard does.
Yeah, the mustard part does.
Look at Jeffrey just still staring at it. He's like, "What the?"
I mean,
hell
it's like
is-"
a lava lamp that took a shit.
So what my dad used to do, my dad loved salmon and crab, and he would make like
Like a surf and turf.
out of all the leftovers, he would make look at chicken. Just look at it. My dad would take all the leftovers, like say we had leftover mashed potatoes, and then
Okay.
he'd just throw crab or salmon and make a salmon patty out of
All
it.
right.
Then he'd fry it and eat it, because he's just a mental patient.
There's a date on here.
Is there
I didn't see one.
It's right here.
in micro?
Yeah, was everybody got a magnifying glass?
I got a camera on my
that's
phone that you can zoom in.
2019, so it's not too long ago.
It's 2025, so that's 6 years past its due date.
What about dog years? What do you bring?
Only a year. You
That'd
should
be a
fine.
year past its due date. Still bad.
One dead dog.
I'll give you $1 if you try it there, Byron.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so my dad would do it. He would hodgepodge food together like
Yeah.
salmon.
You had leftovers.
Dude, there's salmon up there, and there's crab cans of crab.
So he'd make it a cram and salmon omelet.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, like
Which
he
is
wrapped in mashed
he
potatoes
loved.
and
He
bacon.
loved. What's the fish one with
Anal? I didn't know where you were going with this. again.
Capers, sardines.
Bagels and lox.
like a sardines with
Right.
salmon or not with scrambled eggs for some reason. It was one of the-
Sardines and scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Oh God! I'd rather eat that honey mustard.
So out of nowhere, I discover
That you like anal too?
no.
Oh.
My dad had a can of Cajun style alligator.
Canned alligator.
Holy shit.
What the hell, dude?
I did.
Is there a price tag on top? And let me know how much it is.
And right next to it, I swear to God, was this Reese's
$6.95.
ham glaze.
Reese.
I'm like, yeah, glazed gator.
Reese ham. Oh,
Ham
Reese. It's not
glaze.
Reese's. That'd be different. I was like, it's peanut butter ham glaze.
Right. And I was like, it might be good. I don't know. People use
I'm going to guarantee you, canned alligator is not good.
I don't know anything
Wait,
about
wait,
that.
wait.
Yeah, but you can't get any fresh in Ohio.
Yeah, it's hard to come by, right? It's simmered in a spirited,
Right.
Spirited.
a
Right.
spirited Cajun gravy, Charles.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like alligator.
It's gonna
fat.
be
Does it mean like there's like Everclear in it or something? Spirited?
Right.
Monk, is that what that?
But there's no
I got
expiration date on
it.
it.
Could be.
It's from Nolan.
I told that.
Spirited.
Yeah. Ingredients: alligator meat, water,
Right.
flour, salt, onion, garlic, paprika,
All good stuff.
bell pepper,
All good for you.
celery.
Celery.
The first thing he said was alligator. You keep going. It's all good for you. It's good. It's all
Good if
for
it's
you.
in your pool.
people eat alligator?
Alligator is delicious.
Alligators
I've had
eat
it.
you
I
too.
did not like it. We had it in New Orleans.
Yeah.
you?
I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan of it.
No.
It was a bit too gamey for me.
Not
Really?
It was not only that. It
Like
was
a duck
fatty. I think it was.
Was
Yeah.
it greasy like a duck?
It
Like
was-
duck?
I didn't like it at all.
I didn't like it either.
I did the crawfish, no problem.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
Kind of tasted like the kid it ate the day before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But we got to the
So-
alligator. I'm like, fuck this. It's horrible.
It's really good in jambalaya, though.
Give me some shrimp.
Is it?
Yes.
I told Eddie he needs to go buy some of them old ratty bib overalls and no shirt while he's cooking it up.
Put a grill on the side of the road. Do it right there on the curve. I would.
Not even a grill, just an old rim.
I sent him a picture of
Right
that.
over it. Yeah.
Give him the moonshiner.
Here's the thing.
Sit in one of those,
Yeah,
those
look
old
like this.
school, lawn chairs.
Right.
Where would you ever go to get the
alligator store.
I mean,
It's like, because here's the thing. You know they didn't get it on the internet.
Yeah, because
They didn't
was
order
no
it from
internet back
Amazon.
then.
No,
They had to go somewhere to find that.
I actually didn't know there was such a thing.
neither did I. I did not know that you could ever buy alligator in a cage. You know, how close I came is if you go out by the.
God damn it, Gary, check your phone.
for the people that are local, we had a.
Hey, y'all, you know where you can get some canned alligator meat? Here at Uncle Eddie's Canned Alligator Farm.
We got some spirited
We got spirited alligators in a can. We got Reese's ham sauce and what was that? Oh, some old sweet and sour mustard or something.
chicken.
And a can of chicken.
And if you buy a can of alligator, we'll throw in a jumbo can of chicken. Because you know alligator tastes like chicken here at Cousin Eddie's Canned Alligator Farm. Woohoo!
On Highway 9.
Thank you. There it is. I was waiting for it.
Come on down.
I'm like, I texted Gary, banjo music Gary, and he's like,
I didn't know when you were going to hit the thing, so I'm like, I'm standing by. I was just ready to text you back. Go.
I just was like, because I knew the closest there was for the people that are local, we had a Ford plant, auto plant, and they
Shut up about that.
across was a
Ruined my day.
fish cleaner.
a fish cleaner.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you go in there, and
Yeah,
they,
but you weren't getting canned alligator from it.
no, but you could get they had game nights where you could get stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know you could. No, I've never ever seen like you've seen Spam, but not Gator.
Yeah, those are two different beasts.
Yeah, and but it's not
Well,
bulgy.
one's actually
This
not.
is another non-bulgy can, and isn't that the rule
I'm
of
going to
thumb?
say it was from January 24th, 1953.
You know what happened? It bulged 20 years ago.
And then it
And
just
then 15 years ago, it sucked back in.
Yeah.
Just off gas. It's like
It's,
like a pressure cooker.
it's finished the cycle.
Did the natural release.
and that's also oil. Yeah, it looks like
That's unbelievable.
it looks like December 4th, 53.
And like I said, I love the
It's a good year.
spirited Cajun gravy.
Spirited.
Cars were badass back then.
And so were alligators.
Yeah, maybe I'll
That,
just.
that small of a can, what part you getting? With your luck, you're going to open it up, it's just like a booty hole. The alligator booty hole.
It's the dog
In gravy.
I hear alligator cheeks are really good.
It's like one testy. Oh, it was a boy.
See, that's one of the things. What do they call
It's
it?
still got those like green scaly things on it still.
That's right. I'm sure that you can buy Rocky Mountain oysters, which is testicles.
Yes.
Bull's balls.
You can buy those.
You
or
think they sell those in cans?
I don't think they sell them in
Ed
I
hasn't
don't
got
think you're
down
gonna
to
get
that
a can
shelf
of my-
yet.
I don't think that would have a good shelf life.
Or a good market. Hey, we're opening up.
Oh, here we go.
I can't even do it.
right.
I mean, they have a whole festival for them.
Yeah,
so.
in Tyro, Ohio.
Yeah. Do they?
Just like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyro, Ohio. They have the Tyro Testicle Festival.
We have to go down with
I actually
some
have a
here.
shirt from that.
Do you?
Tell me how it is.
Nope.
Yeah, let us
I would
know.
like to go when life changes. Maybe go
Great.
to a
What, need a
festival.
couple
fire.
balls?
No.
What would
No.
possess you to drive 45 minutes to eat balls
He drives 55 to get
for a
milk.
lottery ticket? Yeah.
Wouldn't you just go to just say I'm going to spend a weekend? I'm going
Eating balls?
No, go to a fair or something like those Minnesota fair.
A
like
fair.
Yeah, right.
It's like a Ferris wheel, but all the carts are shaped like nuts.
They actually have balls all around
Yeah.
them, like the old 70s vans. They got balls hanging around all the carts.
All the Ferris wheels all hairy.
You guys smell balls? Smell the balls here.
Instead of
Still, the tilt-a-whirl's a tilt-a-ball.
Tilt-a-nad.
The testy whirl.
all the little
Instead of throwing the darts at the balloons to win the beer, you're throwing them at balls.
all the bumper cars are sacks. Also,
I was going to say all the bumper cars have truck nuts.
hanging from 'em.
Don't get the corn dog.
No, do not get the corn dog.
Mine's got a vein.
I think, dude, the reason I say that is I watch these like Andrew Zimmer and these guys.
That's the
go to
only
these
time you
fairs.
catch me eating that alligator.
As if the option was balls.
Yeah,
Yep.
something to get the taste out of my mouth.
Would you like A or B?
Yeah.
I mean, really, I would go to a festival. I do that when like I'm
This
able.
milkshake's a little thick.
And salty.
There's a hair in it.
A big, thick 6-inch.
And drinks a milkshake and gets pregnant. How did this happen?
Oh god! But yeah, I found that, and I thought, man, there was a lot of infomercial stuff in there. A lot of the the cooking thing that he's talking about. That
Right,
was
yeah.
in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
There was a sandwich, dude. I don't have it over. I'm gonna have to look over here for the. I'll see if I can take a photo. If not, I'll take a photo of the one that's up there.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry. Have you ever seen those the old
Sandwich press and cut it into triangles.
I've got one.
Yeah, they made an amazing ham and grilled cheese.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
He's got it right,
My parents had one.
dude.
I used mine like a week and a half ago.
I've made scrambled
Yeah.
eggs
Oh,
in
yeah.
those.
You're kidding?
I had some
Peanut
ham
butter
and
and
some
jelly?
cheese, and I was just hungry for like a quick sandwich, and I went, oh, yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Right. See,
Boom.
Done.
Every house, these dumb goddamn commercials come up, and
Yeah.
everybody gets it for some reason.
You know what one of the worst ones was? The air fryer popcorn popper.
what?
It was hot air that popped popcorn. It was the driest pop ever.
And it only
Is that
took
where the
about,
butter dish was on top of it?
And it
Yeah.
melted the
Put-
butter,
yeah.
and then you dumped it in
and it only
everywhere.
took like 6 hours.
Yeah,
It was like
it was
pop-
like it was like a hair dryer.
Yeah.
with that popped your popcorn.
You're
Yep.
kidding.
It was
Wait a minute.
terrible.
Was that the one that was upright?
Yes.
It was like a square.
Popcorn came out the top.
It had like a little tube where the popcorn would funnel down into the.
Yes.
Right into the bowl.
You know, that same thing
Yeah.
with my sisters had the, what's the one that they cook with? The
Easy bake oven.
Easy bake oven.
The Easy Bake Salmonella.
with the 40-watt bulb that got
Yeah.
up to 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Best fucking cake you ever had.
Everything
Oh,
came
yeah.
out raw. So my wife got my daughter one for like her second or
An Easy
third
Bake oven?
birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess who had to eat everything?
oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
It's like, well, I'm going to be in the bathroom tonight.
Yeah. You want to get busy? Nope. I'm going to get busy wiping my ass.
Is that how it cooked? It just had a
a bulb?
It had a light bulb.
Light bulb.
Fucking light bulb.
And it could only be up to like a 40 watt because anything else would catch it on fire.
Or
Yeah.
melt the plastic
Or
and
melt the
cause
plastic,
carcinogens.
Drip in it, yeah.
So here's the cake, and here's the light bulb, like right on
yeah.
top of it.
You're kidding.
No, that's
Yeah,
all
it was
no.
bad.
was
And
it.
then they had
Oh,
the
God.
Snoopy snow cone maker.
I had that.
Did you?
yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what? You always drank the juice, and then you just have shaved ice with nothing.
Right.
It's because it was manual, and you're
You're
like,
like, fuck this. This is
you
stupid.
crank forever, and you get like half a cup of a.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Watered
Like-
down
You
ice.
get like a half a bag of ice,
Right.
and that's what you get. It's a
Right.
little Dixie cup.
Right.
This is bullshit.
Dude, we had for the audience. I'm going to date us. We had precursors of precursors. And I think when I was at Monk's house last time, we were talking about it. We had an ice crusher thing. That all it was. It looked like one side was a can opener,
Right.
and
In
other
the back, you
side
throw a
Right.
cube in.
you had this little slot you'd pull up and you'd throw cubes of ice in it.
Okay.
And it would crush the ice.
Was it motorized?
Yes.
Yeah, like an electric can opener.
You still
I bought one like
Put
2
ice
years
in it
ago.
and-
You're kidding.
I bought
Yeah,
one
yeah.
like 2 years ago for alcoholic slushy drinks.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's the worst because what
It
happens
takes them like a half hour to make a drink, but it's cool.
No, not
I'm just
mine.
kidding.
Mine will take a limb off.
that's just
It
it.
will. Is this cherry? No, it's O positive.
Right. Yeah, because
Sounds like that thing tied to the back of that tree truck out front. Meow. They
It
throw
will
the
do like a
branches
bag
in.
of ice in like 30 seconds.
you're kidding.
And it's shaved.
See, these old ones we had, when you put it in, it always got stuck on a hunk of ice. And
Oh, no.
My one brother, Tony, you remember Tony?
Yeah.
He was always the idiot that wouldn't unplug it and he tried to use a knife in there.
Oh, God.
And then all of a
Bang,
sudden,
bang, 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 bang.
right.
So yeah, it works real good now.
Right, dude. Dude. Those were the things, and that's what I'm finding in this room is all these like that sandwich maker, which I cannot believe you have. And I'm looking at this going, I haven't used it since I was a kid, and you're like, I use it
only
last day.
one.
Like I said, great scrambled
North
egg omelets.
America.
Or like sandwiches were really good.
They're
Yep.
supposed to be panini presses, but they're way too small. So
Yeah.
they're
Right.
just like, but they're made for regular size bread.
Yeah,
not-
Yeah, and then you
Right.
smash the lid and it cuts it in half
Right.
diagonally.
Yep.
So you got two
It
triangles.
never worked like that. for
Mine
us.
did.
Oh, yeah.
Now here's the thing. You're probably
Excuse me.
one of
We had
those
one.
guys.
Mine was a name brand.
You
Yeah.
probably right there.
Mine was from Woolworths.
That was the first.
That's right.
Do you remember campfire pie irons?
Yes.
That's what they are, but they're electric.
Basically,
Literally
the
what they
same
are. You
thing.
put it in
Yeah.
because you got the one that cuts it into triangles. That's
Right.
for regular sandwiches.
Right.
And then
Right.
the other one makes pies, and it
Yes.
just crimps the outside, so you
Yes.
keep
Yep.
everything together.
That's all it is.
I've got those two.
I got hey, I got a couple of those. hanging
don't
in my
have
garage.
those.
Yep.
Do you?
I got a couple.
I do
of
too.
them.
Dude, yeah, but they're from 1989 when we used to go camping.
Oh yeah,
Right.
mine. Are,
Yeah, but they're
I inherited mine. I don't know how old they are, but
Is
they're
it cast
They're
iron?
cast iron.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
they're heavy.
yeah.
It's even you lift it a bit like Ben's.
Yeah.
It's just so heavy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my wiener.
You heat it up, it sags.
I know we're halfway through. If you want to grab
shit.
the
Yeah.
beer of the week for the audience,
Yeah, I'm
out there.
almost out here.
The
My
beer of the week
bad.
is brought to you by the POD, where dreams go to die, and you can trust me. If you have a soul, it will be sucked out if you come to the POD.
Nice.
The beer.
We got to make a commercial for that.
Yeah, we need some. We need a song. We need some.
Send me the script.
I can do
copy,
that.
Ed.
And I can do that. And
This weekend I'll make
here's
it.
the can opener
Jeffrey
for it.
and Byron.
Jeffrey,
Brought to you by the Pit of Despair.
despair. That's
Beer of the
right.
week.
The beer of the week.
Beer of the week.
The beer of the week is from Porch Rock. Oh, Samuel Adams, and it's called Porch Rocker
Yes.
Lager.
It's a limited edition beer.
Yeah, so Ed's gonna save it for his collection. I can't see the alcohol by volume though.
It's got to be on there.
It's got to be on here somewhere,
Can't see
but
the
it's,
ab.
it's Samuel Adams.
While he's doing that,
4.5%.
Thank you.
did you just bend the whole thing? You bend
I think
the
I
bottle
did.
opener? It's all right. Did you open
Pass
it?
it down. Yeah.
For the audience out there, also check out all the great people that are brave enough to be part of the show, like Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant,
Bottoms up.
Muscle Vodka, and
good,
our
ain't it?
good friend over at Allstate. The graphic will come up on the screen. Andrew Grizzle, independent Allstate agent, located in the North Ridgeville, Ohio office.
Ooh, it's
You
like,
can check him out at 440-327-8744.
Lemon shandy.
He will bundle auto, home, life, and retirement and help you out. Check him out.
Where is that
We'll still have
office?
car insurance after drinking and driving with all this shit. This is really good.
Yeah, it's delicious. I've had those.
Have you?
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a summer shandy. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, again, they're limited
Ironically enough, I drank it while I was sitting on the porch. See what I did?
I see
Were
what
you
you're
rocking?
Boom.
This is actually pretty good.
I wasn't rocking. I might have been.
Would you like ham?
I was pretty drunk.
Would you like ham glaze
So I
for
might
it?
have been.
Rocking back and
I
forth.
bet you that
all
would
night
pair
long.
well with your canned alligator.
Did you know? Did you read in this can of chicken? It's a 3-pound can of chicken. 3 pounds.
Of cooked fucking.
Oh, we got to put it on the scale and see if it is still
Yeah.
3 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, how much is 3 pounds of oil going for on the market right
I
now?
don't know.
I say we take that to Monk's house and have him smoke it.
I ain't putting that in none of my stuff.
Everything after that tastes like ass and oil.
Yeah. Ass and oil.
So why is there
I'm
black
just-
smoke coming out of there?
I just can't get over the size of that can, dude. Remember how the V8 juice? Remember
Right.
What's the old high C?
when the high C?
It's the
would
same
come in
size
that?
as that vegetable
Pineapple
that the
punch.
camera is sitting
Yeah.
on. Hey, we got a new camera stand.
Hawaiian punch.
I
how
can
those
actually
came in
use
those
my
cans.
tomato juice finally.
There you go.
Yeah, well, now you got a backup if you need
Right.
one.
How old's the tomato
You can make it
juice?
twice as tall.
Right.
Yeah, you can do a.
Right,
down
look-
shot.
I probably should do a down shot. I can use the alligator underneath it to angle the.
Yeah,
angle
put it
the-
like that. That way you got a little bit of an angle.
dude. That's and
Just
this is
tape it to the top.
this is only some of the stuff, dude, that I'm finding in there. It's
Right.
just stuff
That's crazy, dude. This is like I said. This stuff, yeah, sure.
I want somebody out there in the crowd to Google that shit.
Yeah,
and
what that
send
is.
it back. What the heck and where? Let me see it again.
This is
I'm almost afraid of it.
This is like some redneck, like time capsule. Just
I do want to say this too. Part of the internet, which it was on our
It's
list
from
here.
Dale's Wild West Products.
Bro, I want to go there.
If it's still
That's got to be a
Colorado?
vacation destination.
Right in Colorado. 1-800-BUY-WILD.
There's a lot of gators in Colorado.
Yeah. What are they? So are they swimming upstream with the salmon? I'm pretty sure the bears out there would eat the alligators.
is there a big gator spawning ground in Colorado?
They got a couple old defunct those missile silos, and they filled them up full of water.
Yeah, it literally has a
Gators chopping up, trying to get out.
obviously there's no website.
Yeah, right. He can't do it in the bayou. They don't.
Dale's Wild West Products.
They don't have a bayou/gator Cajun style website.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are no alligators in Colorado. I could be wrong. Who knows? But
You always wondered about that.
They have some of those mountain gators. Gotta watch out for them.
They got the black bear gators. Is that
and watch out for the grizzlies.
they're big. They're
The grizzly
climbers.
gators.
The grizzly gators are climbers, aren't they? They'll go up.
Yep.
this information right here throws a wrench in our estimates.
Okay, here you go. Oh, he found it.
Look at the grant date of their establishment. 2020.
All
It's
right.
only 5 years ago.
Hell no.
So according to this
No way.
company, or they renewed it. That
They
might
had
not
to
be
renew
there.
it because
That's a
there's
typo.
a date right there that says 53.
Right. That's what this has to be like their newest update on there.
Yeah.
So they're
But that's,
real.
That's
Put-
funny. It's
put,
lard. Oh look, there's lard. Lard is pork fat. FYI.
Well, that's what the gator meat is swimming in. pig muscles.
Right. Wait. The reason for the audience that he mentioned it is before the mics came on, we were talking about cooking, and I went to. Here's the thing: the new health and ministry guy, Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, said he wants them to stop using cooking oil, certain cooking oil.
I have no idea.
And to switch over to. What's rendered fat? What are they? Tallow.
Tallow.
Beef tallow.
Beef
Beef
tallow.
is tallow. Lard is
10W30.
Same thing.
Did you say 10W30s?
Dale's Wild West Products, established in 1992.
All right, then. So this is early. This is early on. There was no website.
So this gator is good.
No.
92 to 02.
I graduated in 92.
We're looking at 35 years
No.
old.
33 years ago.
No.
It's a non-bulgy can from a decent.
No.
There was a phone number. Let's make a phone call.
Did have a phone
Live
number.
on air. Let's call them and say,
Dear
hey, I got a
Dave.
can of alligator.
You shouldn't. You
They're probably
shouldn't.
like, we'll give you 500,000 for it. Just send it back.
Yeah,
It's
that would
like,
be cool.
No, I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, I bet you it's really delicious.
Now that I know it's worth something.
I'll get more next year.
I frame it.
Let me put it next to. He accidentally drops a can of chicken on it and dents the can.
Oh yeah,
I'll give you $50 now.
it gets
All right.
so old, like the label just like falls off of it.
Dude, wait a minute. If it's real, okay, you're saying
it's-
this.
Oh, it's real.
It's real.
It's real.
Something.
Yeah, it's real.
I'm gonna first of all see if they have an indigenous population
No,
of gators.
I want you to
there.
call that number this week
I'll call.
Yes.
I'll get a hold of
and
them.
tell them there's a lot number on it and everything.
and
So
I'll see for the audience.
Let's record that.
Yeah, I'll
You'll get set up your camera,
just
so your
record you on the phone
video.
with them.
Yeah, that I will try to try to.
I just want to say, are you just going to be like, I just want to make sure it's safe to eat. And what are they? What do you
It looks
think they're gonna
really
say?
delicious.
Yeah. I really want to open this.
Is there any more?
Maybe he
They're
can.
like, don't open.
Yeah.
Maybe he can send.
Do
us,
not do that.
Maybe he can send us more gator meat. You never know.
No.
Why
I'm
not?
pretty sure I don't want to eat gator meat out of a can.
I don't want to eat I don't want to eat it
Yeah.
off of its tail, whether
Yeah.
it's fresh, boiled, fried, or whatever. I don't want gator meat.
Maybe he
Maybe they have something different.
he's a struggling business owner that would love to sell gator to you.
He's the guy in the denim bib
can
overalls with
form.
no shirt on.
Yeah.
Yes. He's,
Now, if they have a big can like this of gator,
A 3-pound can.
yeah, I'm in.
Oh, you're guaranteed to get like
Oh,
the hind
yeah.
paw.
According to this, they have 7 employees.
see?
Yeah. See, look at
And
that.
3 of them are alligators.
But they're missing pieces.
Yeah.
And
They're all
That's the
missing
good thing about
tails.
alligator tails. They grow back.
they're the wranglers. Those are the wranglers.
That's what it is. It's all tail.
Yeah. That's basically the best part of the gator.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's the only part worth eating.
And you
I
only
didn't
need
do
to
that.
have like 2 or 3 gators.
Oh, yeah. The tail. That's where
Chopping
all the
them
meat muscle is in their
Then
tail.
here's it. Okay, let's expand on this.
I've seen.
Yeah, them legs are little. There's nothing in those.
Yeah, they're
seen
like
videos of,
Tyrannosaurus.
whole alligators on.
Oh, yeah.
Can you have a gator wing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
The whole thing's edible, but the tail is the best part.
No shit.
Yep.
What about the burnt tips?
The burn ends.
It still almost ends up with burnt balls somehow. What the hell? Well, it complements your burnt penis tip. I don't want the penis tip.
Really? I mean, maybe there is like gator wings that you can somehow make.
Gator
or
wings.
gator ribs.
I just want to fight you right now.
Dude, I'm gonna get all
I
of
think they have like gator back straps.
I'm gonna say
Gator bacon. Gagan.
Gator brisket.
I've had gator jerky before.
They have gator jerky.
Wait,
Wait, look at this. I'm looking at their website. They've got alligator
See?
jerky, antelope jerky, buffalo, duck, elk.
kangaroo jerky, ostrich jerky, trout jerky, jerky,
All growing in Colorado.
yak jerky.
You know,
Yeah.
I notice I'm not seeing canned alligator on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no canned
More
alligator
canned-
on there.
No gate.
They do have a jerky of the month club. I believe Chucky's
We
face
got
is on
pet
the.
sticks jerky for dogs.
No.
Do they? Yeah, they do. They have bars of soap, probably made from gator.
Gator, it's actually a rough one. It's like, what are those still pumice stone?
Yeah, yeah.
And if your dog dies and you ship it to him, you get a free can of gator
What is this scent? It's canned gator.
because they got to feed them gators something.
What is the exotic? What would be more exotic than what we're already seeing?
Yeah, I'm looking at the. Oh, you shouldn't have asked. Now we're gonna wait 20 minutes for it to switch screens.
Oh boy! Oh, here it comes. Oh boy!
All right. I think it's just the
That
different
looks
jerky.
good.
It does.
The exotic jerky. Yeah.
Looks like dried wieners.
Yeah.
Jerky sampler pay. Yeah, they just all those
Alligator jerky.
Alligator jerky.
What is in that can is not jerky, Ed.
I'm not even sure that's alligator
Yeah,
meat
this is
anymore.
all. This
It's
is all there.
oil.
It could be liquid.
Oil. Maybe it's a diamond. Could you imagine you open it, a big old diamond pops out?
Like a pearl. Like a pearl.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a new sponsorship and try some exotic jerkies.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll do the jerky, but I ain't eating that can.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I'm gonna get a hold of for
So
Dale's-
here's this
Dale's
can.
Petting Zoo and Jerky Farm.
Yeah.
I'm getting hold of Dale.
Are you gonna be like, "Hi, I'm Cousin Eddie from Cousin Eddie's Petting Zoo"? You might recognize the name.
I am Ed for Late Night with Ed Money, and I'm calling for your goddamn alligator Cajun style.
Hey y'all, you might recognize the name. I'm Cousin Eddie, and I like pet zoos. I also like pet my sister.
What's the worst that could happen? Not the sister part, but what's the,
I was like, inbred.
right?
Mommy,
What could happen?
can we go to Cousin Eddie's petting zoo? Please, please, please.
What's the worst that could happen?
What, if you ate that?
If they sent us like gator jerky.
Oh, that's
Oh, I would try gator
yeah.
jerky.
yeah, but see, still not that.
You do not, under any circumstances, do you open that can.
Not until you talk
Or
to
this
them.
one.
Yeah, you're gonna get a hold of that
No.
company too.
No. They're probably probably a fucking hazardous material by now.
You call it, it's like, this is Bill Gates. What?
Yeah.
Wait, Jeffrey Neutron, jump on this one. Find out what this. Give him that can so we can find out. What,
Hi, everybody again.
No, sorry, but to see if he can find out.
You keep the camera on. man.
Random Chuck night.
Sorry, I'm getting entertained by this
Yeah,
whole thing.
Yeah, that's
great.
that's
This is all part, and this is the thing. Those commercials like that, I'll bet if there was a goddamn Gator commercial, Gator infomercial,
Where you can like buy Gator eggs and raise them for food.
yeah.
everybody, look at what everybody's doing.
During the apocalypse, gators are the only thing that survive. And cockroaches. And those people that go those $1 million bunkers underground.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
But gators.
It's the apocalypse.
And here's the thing.
People have cockroach farms, and
I've been to Florida quite a few times.
okay, yeah.
Been to a lot of restaurants and a lot of places
Do they
there.
serve a lot of gator there?
No.
That's where he was going with that. I knew
that's where I was
exactly
going
where
with
you were.
No.
Wait. Florida has crocodiles, don't they? Or no?
No.
That's Australia, you ding
All
dong.
I know is you
They're
won't find
close.
it on the menu.
They're
Yeah.
very close.
Crikey.
You know what-
Yeah. No, they're Gators. You ever hear of the Florida Gators? The
Football
college,
Oh
Florida.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Good call.
Yeah, it's not the Florida Crocodigators.
I thought Florida has a massive problem with like reticulating pythons.
Once again, it's not alligator in a can, Ed.
I don't know.
They do.
But my point was,
You're allowed to hunt them.
even
And
where
you get money for bringing them in.
even where there is alligators,
Yes.
they don't eat them.
Really?
Yes, they do.
Okay. See,
Not all. I mean,
Alligators.
not as much as you would
eat
think.
you.
Amazing
No.
Byron, you're a liar.
No, I'm serious.
It's not like perch
Yeah,
or a
I'm
walleye.
serious.
Yeah, it's not like a staple.
I've never seen somebody wrestle a walleye
Wait a minute.
on their back.
Wait.
Out there in them hillbilly boats
Cheering
shooting them
for
with
their
a
life.
22.
There it is. There
What?
it is. Right. He knows what he knows. Monk knows exactly what the hell I was going to say.
What?
What?
Say it, Monk. Go ahead.
They're out there in them little hillbilly boats shooting them with 22s.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Alligators or walleye?
Yes.
'Cause I was talking
Well, but
about.
they're not killing them to eat. I mean, they're turning them into boots and
Well,
Yeah.
purses
That's the
and shit
skin.
like that.
Right.
That's a skin, but they probably eat the meat.
Yes.
Yeah, they might.
I've
You
never-
can't even tell what they're saying because they don't move their mouth.
Right. I've never been to North Lake,
They got to
but
put subtitles.
You've never been to New Orleans and you were that close?
Never been to Never been to New Orleans, but I've known a lot of people that have or live there.
Yeah.
They eat a lot of gator.
See, goddamn right.
They do. It's
Not
in the
Florida.
jambalaya. It's in the gumbo.
Yeah,
it's in everything.
It is.
It's in every. That should go ahead, Chuck.
It's on a bad day when you
That's
get any
You're
shrimp.
talking about in Florida.
Well,
Well, I just bought that up because
In Florida, the gators eat the kids.
Yeah, and that's population control.
And your golf
It
balls.
is.
In your golf ball.
It is. Yeah.
Sorry, that was a random Chuck night again. I said
So,
the camera.
yeah.
Again?
It's like,
Hi, welcome to my night. Welcome to Late Night with Chuck Buddy. CPAP Chuck Buddy.
we got to get that goddamn cameraman fired. What the hell's going on with him? He's teasing again. We need a new operator, a new camera operator. It's like, God damn it. Yes, I did want to ask this too. This is long. This is way out there. Only because I saw it, and it's number 2.
Cans in the way.
The cans in the way. Sorry. Did you
Oh,
find
yeah.
it? Did you find that website?
I found their wiki page.
Okay.
Oh, then that means they're done.
Vaney Food Company Incorporated. Oh, look, there's Jets. I don't know what that is.
they do.
Established in 1950.
They do can.
And the last date on there's 19. Oh, there's what?
Oh, there was Jets because they supplied
Minor recall.
for
Military.
Desert
Okay.
Shield.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Maybe they're still around.
They bombed.
No, they're minor
They
recall.
got cans of chicken.
This might be from Desert Shield.
Can you imagine? We're out of bombs. Do we have extra pallets of chicken?
Wait, we got that shit from. We got those 3-pound cans of chicken. You know what a penny does off the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Imagine what a can of chicken would do.
Out of a fucking plane. Just start dropping them.
You got a C-40 drop, one of those warthogs dropping at Mach 2 dropping.
They're shooting chicken chunks out of its Gatling gun front.
Military learns to improvise. That's right.
They're down there on the ground trying to catch it in their mouth like the shrimp at a hibachi.
They're doing that. Those guys are out in the desert going just shrinking like that. The chicken. Like that. Every time they pop out of their hole. Go ahead. Again, they pop out of their
I'm full.
Oh my God.
They're flying over, and all they see is the enemy's all big guts and
Barbecue sauce all over their face.
Never fired a shot in one
One more.
one more. Yeah. So, but what I was thinking was the internet. I love that you and I both love going on the internet.
Well, yeah, I don't have anything else going on.
Rabbit holing. And so what happened was I saw that one girl that did like
the OnlyFans girl?
Yeah, the OnlyFans girl that did like 1,000 guys in a day or something.
Her and her friend did something worse, I read.
Yes, that's what I was right. Yes, that her friend decided for their fans. Look at the look on his face.
Good.
I don't know what's
Jeffrey's
happening.
like, you have my full attention.
I'm listening. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Scared, but you've got my attention.
But the thing is, before we go any further,
Yes.
they're actually really cute girls.
Okay.
And this is the part I don't get.
And
Because
they did like 1,000-man
yes,
train.
Yes,
But then they wanted to one-up it.
yes, they wanted to one up it. And they did the
2,000?
the one girl did
1,001.
100 guys in one day through the back door.
She took 100 dudes in her pooper. back to back to back to back.
Wow.
And now she has to have surgery.
A butthole the size of the Holland Tunnel?
She has to have reconstructive surgery, dude.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't see how that's possible.
Yep.
For fuck's sake. What the fuck does she
There's a
think?
train light coming at you coming out of there.
It's like a Wile E. Coyote thing.
Yeah.
I thought,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
adventurous, but not that.
Well, unless you're guy number one, forget it.
Right?
Because after that, you're just,
Yeah.
well,
Brings a new meaning to the term husband stitch.
Wow.
yeah, 100 dudes up her pooper.
Just
You know, after that, she probably had to sleep on her stomach for like
I'm
a
sure
week.
that didn't tickle.
I'm sure that thing didn't close up. I'll bet you it fell out.
Yeah.
I bet it was like a pink sock.
It's dragging behind her like a tail.
Like Mr. Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street.
Oh my God.
Just put it this way. I know after a good chilly night.
Well, you had, what, 5?
Yeah, but
I don't like where this is going either.
I'm just saying, I've had, when you have those serious,
coal and money.
when you have those diaper.
It's Eddie the Diaper. That's why they call him Eddie the Diaper, to hold his beehole in.
100 guys, huh?
Yes.
Well, that's something to brag about, your
But
kids.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm sure they made $1 zillion because these dudes
Yes.
on the internet pay for it. But
Yes.
look,
You think
were
number
saying,
99 felt any different than number 100?
Yes.
Yes.
100.
I'm convinced of it.
No, I agree with
Her
you.
eyeballs were rolled back in her head.
I'm gonna
Pure
guess.
white like a shark.
I'm gonna guess it looked like a chocolate covered cherry at the end.
Yeah.
Just a melted one.
It's all flappy.
panties all in a bunch.
She can
That's
breathe.
the only way I can wear them now.
Yeah. In a bunch.
Walking down the street and turd just falls out.
I mean, it wouldn't be in log form. It'd be like a bocce ball.
A lot of cheese that night. A lot
You
of cheese.
guys our age, remember going to like the
Oh,
fair,
gosh,
and they
yes.
had those.
I want to
little-
go to them.
They had those guns that shot like the racquetball out at the fuzzy tombstone.
Oh,
looking
yeah.
things. That's what she dropped out.
Yeah.
I want a teddy bear. Quick, put it on my butthole to stop me from pooping everywhere.
It's disgusting.
Oh God, I know we're over.
Are
God
we?
damn, yes, we
whatever.
rolled through pretty quick. That's good. That's good. Audience members, again, thank you for being a part of the show and making it all the way this far. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Make
We
it
never
a little-
finished the subject though.
Yeah, because he's got to run upstairs and watch it again.
He's like, "Well, we're out of time, you guys. You guys go ahead and go. I'll see you later."
On the gator?
Thanks for because you said did it ruin sex for internet?
Oh wait,
Oh.
yeah. That's what. Okay, I'll continue.
We're
on
gonna
that.
continue, so don't shut it
We're
off
gonna-
yet.
Don't shut it off yet. Yeah, what happened is the fact that I started watching it. See, and I
Of
did-
course you did.
So they filmed all 100 of them?
I didn't see it. That's on OnlyFans. I don't have OnlyFans. This
I'm
week.
sure it's on the website
Ran out of
by
money
now.
this week. Had to buy
I'm
food.
pretty sure an hour after it happened, it was on another website.
Right.
Probably. So but the thing was, I was watching this whole thing, and I started thinking after a while.
What would that feel like?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought that's where you were going with
This
that.
is where I went. I said, did.
So I was thinking, God, I hope Mom doesn't walk in.
No, I started thinking. I was watching, and I go, man, with the internet and all the channels out there, and all the stuff you may have accidentally come across as you're watching.
It's just easy to stumble across shit like that.
Right, you
I thought it was the Food Network.
Yeah.
you actually go,
Yeah, don't ever type in cream pie. Looking
Yeah.
for a recipe.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot when you do that.
Literally,
Yeah.
for that girl especially.
Oh, yeah.
Type in crapshoot, too.
Did it ruin sex? In other words, you get to-
Like people think that this is the way it should be.
yes.
Yeah, no, I hope not.
Well, I mean, really, between
The
all
answer is yes.
okay.
Yeah, kids are probably fucked
Yeah,
up
these
right
young
now.
kids have no clue.
They've done studies that the younger generation with
Yeah.
their easy access to porn,
Yeah.
they don't know what sex is supposed to be like because they emulate what they see on the internet.
I get it. So
So you're supposed to
They all
make
got
the kid cry.
tattoos and shaved heads.
what? Well, shoving her head in the toilet.
Yeah.
Did you miss it? He said they two chicks with shaved heads.
No, the dudes all got tattoos and shaved heads.
Oh no, but you.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking muscles.
You know what? You're right.
They
These
choke the chicks out.
kids, these 18-year-olds that watch it,
Yes.
they probably think, "Oh, this is how it's supposed to be,"
Right.
and then just maybe I don't know. That's why they're having such bad luck at dating.
It's like porn did us. Like we had VHSs and we had to
Yes.
go get it.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
if we were learning from that, then we were learning poorly. This is even worse because from what the studies
There's a
have
lot
said,
of moms,
from the articles that I've
There's
said,
a lot of moms with their head stuck in the dryer.
right? It's a lot
Under
of
the
moms,
bed.
They
right,
get stuck all the time.
Head stuck
Oh,
under the
stuck-
couch.
yeah.
It's stuck
Yeah.
under the bed.
Yeah.
It's
But they need they need to go even further and further and further just to be able to get off. So it's like
Oh,
starts
God.
with just regular, and then it's like choking, and then it's
Choking. Yeah.
you know
Then there's water
scat,
sports. Yeah.
and then it's like it just.
Then there's 50-man
one more-
gangbang in the
right.
butthole.
Next thing you know, you can't get off without choking yourself with your belt.
We know what happens there, don't we,
That's-
Michael Hutchins?
Sadly, that's-
I'm
it's
Jamie
not-
Carradine.
I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah.
This is a thing.
Well, here's the thing. I won't deny this part is that when I was with women that you watch. What are you laughing at?
What do you mean when I was with women?
Well, I'm not at this weekend.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
With
okay.
this decade.
Right.
So here's the thing.
Yeah, it hasn't been since like 2019, has it?
No, it's been
No, but anyhow.
Yeah, it's just right.
With
You
a
love
chick.
to incriminate me.
With
don't
a
you?
chick,
Just-
not a dude.
Oh, well then, yeah, you're right. No, but anyway, so the thing is, you watch it and you go with your whoever,
Yeah.
you watch these videos and these guys go for like an hour without any form of.
That's called editing.
Well, I understand
It's it,
that.
video editing and
I get
Pharmacy.
it.
Maybe they didn't have a show that was on they wanted to watch that night.
Right.
you know who's pissed off the most? All the fluffers. They all lost their job because
Yeah.
they just fucking
Yep.
drop a fucking
Right.
Viagra.
Yep. That's all you got to do.
I mean, then when you do it, and like, God, that was the best 10 minutes of my life. And that's,
Yeah.
that's including going and
And
picking
that's
her up.
lucky if that
Yeah,
happens.
but then you got time to watch the rest of your show.
Yeah.
10 minutes? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He told me one time that
That's
he was.
kind of stretching it, Chuck.
CPAP would said that he
Boom,
would
boom, boom.
commercials.
I was just
It's on TV.
I was just kidding when I said that, you idiot.
No,
I don't think he was.
Anyway.
You squeezed it in during the
Squeeze it in
commercial
during
break.
the commercial break.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll see you in 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Becky, hurry up! Commercial's coming on. Get ready. And go.
Brace yourself.
With shit, shake and bake, and I help. And done.
He timed it for the commercials and still got to see 2 commercials.
Spinning plates on.
Oh, shit.
You guys want any muffins?
And then halfway through, you're like, "Why did I think of Richard Nixon for some reason?" Oh no!
Ah, great. I'm going to miss my show.
Damn it.
Dang it. I got to work.
As you're leaving the room, she goes, "Hey, plug that thing in."
Yeah.
And bring me back a sandwich. I'm hungry.
Oh, now
It goes on
now we're
forever.
over. We ended it.
Never stops.
There you go.
That's okay. Now, audience members, again, thank you for everything that you do. Like, share, subscribe. Tell 2 friends. It makes a world of difference to us, and it fights that algorithm. Thank you for the new people over on BitChute Rumble, which is it's growing more than YouTube. So thank you for that.
And the guys from Dale's Exotic Animal Farmer here.
We're gonna get all of the. If we don't, you guys get all the Dale's Exotic Alligator Farm.
Gator.
Wait. Candygram. I know it's you, Mr. Alligator. Candygram.
Oh, you've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where real people have real conversations about life. I'm going to listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya.
Ooh, yeah! Ooh, yeah!
There it is. I was waiting for the Chuck.
Dick.
He was falling behind on that.
I was waiting for my cue.
I'm glad he finally made his show as the amazing Byron.
Hey, have a good night, everybody.
You can hear him but never see him is the monk. And I'll put his head right in here. Down in Studio B, always giving us the correct answers. Is different
Hey, everybody.
Oh, and we're going to be leaving
Popcorn's
you,
on.
leaving you with Wario, the song Tunes. Check it out. You'll love it at the end. Send them some love. Always remember that you are somebody, and don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And after that, we are out of here.
I hate you all so much!
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.